This is America Weather Streaming Channel meteorologist Chris Schromick, and I got the graduation done. It rained all around us during it, and then we got completely done with it, and then we got started pouring. Got some rumbles of thunder continuing now, and it looks like if you look here on the radar, it's going to continue to wrap in through the area. We've had some pretty heavy rainfall south of Atwood since we came on around that 2 p.m. earlier this afternoon when them storms started south of town. So you've probably seen maybe some of that excessive rainfall where you got the southern parts of the county in that green. If you've been watching the radar here today that we've had up, the live radar with the forecast, here we go. We got the thunder still thundering here. So that is what we got happening. So there could be some couple inch, 2-inch type rain amounts down there in that southern part of the county where you still see this thunderstorm activity. And that is where that potential excessive rain was. A lot of this has been just kind of sitting here since 2 o'clock, not really moving, and it slowly continues to rotate that upper level low as it moves through. We will see more and more. This thunder and lightning that you're hearing now is this activity that's just right around Atwood. That's going to continue to kind of circulate. You'll see these showers fill in for a bit. We'll probably see this continue all through 6 o'clock or so. And then we'll watch this stuff out here to see if this will fill in as this rotates through and see how long we have rain here this evening. Odds are we could see this at least intermittent type activity, maybe a downpour or lightning 4 through 7, 8 o'clock tonight. But again, this will gradually be pulling away. We could see rainfall amounts. Dog's a little nervous with the thunder, so Obama, sit on the couch, and we'll keep going. So the graduation was wonderful. It's kind of what we expected. This forecast was right on from Wednesday when we started talking to Mr. Sampson and the school about this. We thought this would happen right around 4 p.m., move in. And so they did decide to move indoors. And again, the theme consistently with Pete Krause's class president speech, and then Mrs. Lohefner doing her great presentation as a guest speaker about the diversity. She's known these kids a long time, since 7th grade, and what they have went through, and to get them out the door and be very successful people as we move on. And again, it was a wonderful ceremony. We adjusted, we're flexible. It went off without a hitch. And now they're going to go into graduation parties. I think most of them got moved indoors. We'll continue to have this rain. Right now, I think the heavier stuff's probably going to go around Atwood proper. We'll pick up maybe a 1/4 inch here since the end of the graduation now with a little couple downpours. And then as this rotate and wraps back in, we could see another 1/4 inch or so, picking up, maybe a 1/2 inch totals here in Atwood. But around us, the other parts of the county have seen quite a bit of rain, especially out here on the southeast, northeast parts. We could be seeing those excessive amounts of 2-3 inches. So don't be surprised if some flash flood warnings pop up here late this afternoon and evening. We'll kind of do another rundown of that model and what we saw earlier on the RAP model, which was kind of forecasting this, the temperatures, and then a little bit of a rundown of what to look for the rest of the week. And then we'll close out, and then we'll keep our live radar up here the rest of the evening until we do the forecast shift in the morning. You need to check that live product out, because this is what we will be doing with Dunker's radio and TV, is setting up something similar to this, where we'll have live cameras, and our forecast that you see on the local cable now will be rotating in this PowerPoint screen up in the right top area. So you'll have live radar, local time and temperature probably, and then the cameras and that. That's kind of what we're thinking. We're just going to work on the technology with that. We're going to do some ag forecasting products, specifically with inversions and winds, to get out to people. And then again, that'll go through the Weather Valet phone app. I'll kind of talk about that when we wrap up with this report. You can hear it's raining again. So that's what we're seeing here on the radar, is another this stuff is kind of filling in and wrapping back through. We'll look at the, let's go to our model data. So this was, now this is updated model data. If you remember earlier today, it shows, so this is for 5 p.m., which we're going to now, and it shows this rain continuing here. Now there is some holes in there. It isn't as full, but again, over Rawlings County, you continue to see the heavier type activity. You rotate that an hour ahead, and then you go through 7, 8 p.m. You still see a few rumbles of thunder in here as we go to that 8 p.m. Hour 10, and here we go to 10 o'clock, and we start to see it breaking up a little bit. So kind of steadier stuff through then, and then during the overnight hours, you'll see this kind of another round wrap in during overnight. And by the time we go to tomorrow, that low will start moving off. This is tomorrow during the early morning hours at 3 a.m. It's showing that wraparound now moving 3, 4 a.m. to Decatur County, Norton, those areas. The low is now over the Hutchinson area. And then by daybreak tomorrow, still a little bit in Overland, Decatur County, maybe wrapping back into Rawlings County. So we could see this prolonged through the night. It's something that we'll keep an eye on. And that'll just keep upping our rain totals if it moves any slower than what the computer models are showing. And then as we go to 10 o'clock tomorrow, there's still rain in central Kansas. The main low is now in Missouri. We're moving across the state line into Missouri. And by the time we get to the afternoon hours, we run out of model, don't go that far, but this is tomorrow afternoon, right at noon. And that we're starting to see probably some clearing, not until the afternoon out here in northwest Kansas. Our temperatures then will climb up to go to our surface map now. And if you look at the surface map, we're seeing those temperatures here with the rain-cooled atmosphere. We got up to 72 in Oakley, 62 here in Oberlin. So we've got, middle upper 50s up here in Nebraska, and low 60s along Highway 36. Here in Atwood, we're at 63, and then we got 66 down there, 72 in Colby and Oakley, where it wasn't quite as rainy this afternoon. Most of this was up to the north in Nebraska, and over Rawlings County is now, like you see on the radar, kind of circulating off to the east and back to those areas that saw the heavier rain during the overnight. So forecast kind of panned out. Tomorrow we'll be back up into these 72 to 73 degree readings. Winds will continue to be from a northeast direction. It's kind of strange to see 70-degree temperatures with a northeast wind. So that tells you that this really was a west coast or a warm origin cutoff low that came from the desert southwest, cut off from the main jet. And that's why we didn't, we'll see the quick warm up tomorrow. I'll be heading towards 80 degrees on Tuesday night, Wednesday, and Wednesday night into Thursday. We're expecting another round of showers and thunderstorms. Could be severe weather, could be locally heavy rainfall once again. There's talk that excessive rainfall flood watches may be going up with that second system. Severe weather is kind of marginal at this point, but that's something we'll be talking about tomorrow morning on our weather forecasts. And again, I want to reiterate, we're doing this. American Weather Streaming Channel will be doing this local. We'll be building this product coming out of Atwood and across the Midwest with our team of meteorologists. We've got the ability with our Weather Valet phone app. So if you want to support and subscribe and get this local weather both live and in real time, and also on your cell phone, where we can answer questions of every Monday. You can let us know where you're going to be for the week, and we'll start planning those farming activities, events. We'll keep them on our calendars, and then we will update our forecast. We'll personalize them to what you've got going on. So that is the key with what we're doing with this accurate. You can tell we're very accurate. We've been here for 3 weeks. We forecasted this on Wednesday. The school moved their stuff indoors. We've been working with the school for a while. We'll get some testimonials out there, hopefully, and get this out product to more people and let more people know what we're doing. Share this, follow us, share this information. You're going to have 3 of these updates. We're going to have the one that we did yesterday, one that we did this morning at 10, and 4. And you'll see those links on Facebook. You can go back and rewatch them, see what we were forecasting, see that accuracy, and then you can subscribe to the Weather Valet phone app. It'd be weathervalet.com. We'll see you come in. We'll set this up. You'll get a forecast tomorrow morning, and Tuesday morning or whenever we get that set up, when you do your registration and subscription, you can be an individual for $1 a day or $30 a month, or you can do a business plan for $100 a month, and that will put 4 users accounts. So if you've got 4 hired hands or 4 employees that would you like to get the information and they can talk back and forth with us, that will allow you to do that. So that's for those businesses that have a little more employees out there, construction company, a bigger farming operation. Lots of different companies could use that. We are doing forecasts for insurance companies and their customers, and would love to continue to grow what we're doing. So again, that is what we're up to here with the American Weather Streaming product, and we will the personalization, that one-on-one communication, and then back and forth. So again, we want to congratulate these graduates. They've been a resilient year, wonderful group of kids. Worked them. I've known all of them since they were really small. A couple of them have worked for me personally, and it was great seeing them walk across that stage, moving on in their careers. I did notice there was a lot of these kids that are taking vo-technical schools or going close to our community colleges and vo-tech. So I think we'll see them back doing construction work and plumbing and hairdressing and even several nurses. So that's what we want to see. We've been working on this program. And then one last thing I've been asked, what about the school and that? We may not be set again next year, but a couple years we'll have that new school. I encourage everybody to get your input in, talk about it, support what plans come out. And then, we may have that new building on the hill, and it'll be state of the art, and we'll continue to have our successful teaching and academic programs here in the community and beyond. And we'll continue to have our own local businesses like Decision Weather and America Weather Streaming Channel. We got Atwood Cable Systems, Dunkers Radio and TV. That's helped us with the internet backbone. We'll keep that in place here for Atwood and the new school and moving forward. And all the other businesses that have been supporting Decision Weather for the last since 2001. We started in March of 2001. We did our grand opening downtown in March 14th of 2002. Started in the house here at 306 North 4th Street. We'll be moving the studio back into the house here and then determining whether we have the capacity to have an office or studio. We'd like to do a podcast product here with the American Weather Streaming Channel where we're discussing weather topics, weather safety, what's going on in all of our meteorologist communities, stories about the meteorologists, a little bit about following us on the severe weather. And again, our bread and butter on the YouTube will be developing a 24/7 live streaming service that could then do things like we're doing today with the school. I think this was pretty neat. I was able to sit there during the graduation and watch my radar as we were there, and I knew it was going around us. And then I was able to dart out of there right after diplomas were handed out and get set up here and then do this update, prepare for this update now that everybody's off and going to the graduation party. So I'm going to sign off again. Like our Facebook page, American Weather Streaming Channel Kansas. Follow us on YouTube at myweathernow.com. You can find the live product and links on the Facebook pages. You can watch them tomorrow. And the best thing to do, or the thing that really will help and get local weather information to you so you can make your own personalized decisions and get the latest information every morning and access to that local forecast, truly local forecast for Rawlings County and all the tri-state area. You can get it on the radio station with Joe and us in the morning, but you're not always going to, because we get busy during the day. And but if you use the phone app, you will get updated and responded back to by myself or whoever's on call on our team of meteorologists with the American Weather Streaming Channel. I'm going to close out there, weathervalet.com, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on KYVZ Radio and back on YouTube and our Facebook pages with tomorrow's weather forecast for next week. Adios. Congratulations, grads. Have fun tonight. Be safe. And we'll be looking forward to Rod Run next weekend, our big weekend car show, and school getting out for the rest of the students, and off to the summer and the swimming pool opening. Have a good one. Good night.